So, yeah, it has been it's been about a week since you last saw me. And today, I'm a little bit behind, and I apologize for that. This is kind of what happens when you're not used to used as much to streaming again. But we are going to it appears we have something weird going on. Let me go back to screen. Okay. That's weird. Really weird. Refresh my laptop that I use to show everything. Okay. No, it doesn't appear that there's anything weird. So now of course is making me watch an ad to watch myself. But anyway, welcome to today's 2XO reviews. This will be the final one for a little bit, as tomorrow we begin our backlog quest. And today, we're taking a look at Tokyo School Life from PQube. Now, as always, I admit that this is a game I was given a code for. This is not a game I purchased. I'm always make sure to mention when I haven't actually purchased it versus when I have. Go through options. Let's check see what we have. We have a message display speed, auto message display, auto mode display. We have message skip, dim follow choices, dim previously read text, quick save. We have a quick save option. We have a main window language and a sub window language, which I'm not exactly sure what those are. Now, what I do know is within this game, it's something that can be used because you can switch back and forth between English and Japanese constantly to help you try to learn Japanese a little bit, to help, make it a little bit better. So I do know that much. Outside of that, I really don't know a ton about the game. So, like the rest of you, this is gonna be first timer, like most of my 2XO review streams. And as always, we'll play it for about 2 to 3 hours, kind of give you a feel of what's going on, and then we'll give final thoughts. So, an opening screen. We don't want that though. Start. Game is a work of fiction, as always. Want to make sure that you don't think Japanese names in this game are written in typical Japanese order of last name, first name. Please enter your name. My name is not John Smith. I'm not looking for Pocahontas. We'll use my typical name that I use. Well, one of my typical names that I use. Or use James Retimi for my name. Which, no, my name is not James. No, and Retimi is not my last name, of course. Before, if that happens to be someone's name who you look up, that's not me. Don't bother that person, please. It's just one of the random names that I like to use within a game. Greetings from Narita Airport. My name is James Retimi. I place my feet on the ground in Japan. Finally, I'm in the country I've admired for so many years. Oh, there's comedy in the opening of this, isn't it? Comedy in this opening here. Plane arrived just before sunrise. As soon as I disembark, I immediately notice a difference in the air. Even this early in the morning, it's warm and humid. So, this is a Japanese summer. For now, I'll just snap a photo on my phone and there we go, uploaded. I can just imagine the frustrated looks on the faces of all the guys in high school who said I'd never make it. I gotta post this again when they're awake. Because, you know, the difference in time between here and Japan, so when he would originally post it, you know, everybody would still be asleep most likely. Yawn. I'm feeling woozy from the jet lag, but I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm completely beat, but I'm just too wired to sleep right now. Alright, no time to waste. I roll my suitcase full of my belongings towards the bus stop. My destination is Okawa City in Western Tokyo. I'm gonna attend a private school, Keiyakidai High School. My high school back home has a long history as a sister school of Keiyakidai High School. Every year they select an applicant with the highest grades to spend 2 months as an exchange student in Japan. This year it's my turn to take on this historic privilege. Oh, I would have loved to have been able to go on an exchange program when I was in high school. That would have been awesome. I'm so crazy about Japan that I started studying Japanese on my own. So when I heard about this God-sent system, I was overjoyed. After that, I just studied my brains out like I had never before. All my hard work paid off, and now I'm in a country I've admired, Japan. Okawa bound bus, here it is. There's a direct bus from Narita Airport to Okawa Station. I was worried that if the plane was late, I would miss this bus and have to take a complicated train route instead. But it looks like I made it on time. Ah, I'm so excited. As the express bus departs, I sink down into the comfy seat and relax. Soon both my mind and body are at ease. Japan is so cool. So many unique and exotic cultures have their roots here. Harajuku's fashion culture, Akihabara's otaku culture, Shinjuku's yakuza culture. I can't wait to see all of them. Okay, you don't want to see the yakuza culture, because if you start messing with the yakuza, well, yeah. But there's something I'm looking forward to that even more than all that. I hope I can get to know some cute girls. My Japanese sensei said foreigners, or as the Japanese say gashin, are total babe magnets in Japan, and that he dated a bunch of girls while he was here. I'm not going to be all greedy like going out with more than one girl, but I hope I can make friends with the delicate, kind, and lovely Yamato Nadeshiko, the ideal Japanese girl. If possible, we could get close enough to become pen pals after I leave, and then eventually we could become more than that. To make that happen, I can't mess up this first day of school. I gotta make a good first impression so everyone knows I'm friendly and approachable. I'll do my best. Please. No way. Okay, let's check out the system menu and see what's going on here. Okay, we can look back. We can change the options. Oh, this is where you can change the options for the text midway. So if you want to figure out what's being said in Japanese versus being said in English, you can do that way. Okay. Let's take a sip. I'm at Okawa Station. I frantically look back and forth from the time on my phone to the clock at the station. No mistaking it, they match. I planned on arriving at school 30 minutes before class starts to meet my teacher, so I scheduled things with time to spare. Oh no, at this rate I'm gonna be late. The bus driver explained there was a traffic jam on the freeway. He should have woken me up. Well, I guess even if he did, it wouldn't have made a difference. Okay, I really gotta book it now. There's probably a bus that goes to the school. Even though I'm decent at speaking Japanese, reading and writing aren't my strong points. Rather than try and figure out the public transportation in a country I'm not used to, I'll believe in the power of my own two legs. I quickly shoved my bulky suitcase in a rental locker at Okawa Station, pack a few necessities in my messenger bag, and sling it over my shoulder. Okay, all set. Okay, let's import the coordinates for Keakidai High into my phone's map. With a few taps, the route to the school pops right up. I do this all the time back home, but somehow, using the same features in another country feels more impressive. It's supposed to be a 20-minute walk, but I gotta arrive in 10 minutes. Okay, time to be a man! This is rough. I'm feeling dizzy. It's such a workout. I feel like I'm gonna puke. I've hardly slept, and it's sweltering out here. I read that summers in Japan are humid, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. I can't stop sweating. It feels nasty. No, at times like this, I gotta think about something fun. The stereotypical scene in Japanese manga and anime, a cute girl running with toast in her mouth saying, I'm late, and she crashes into a boy who's also running and bam, love blossoms. What's the deal with that anyway? Why does a Japanese fiction always use the same old trope? Is it some kind of artistic tradition? It sucks. At this rate, I'm gonna be late. My tennis record is already in shambles. This was not the time to risk going to McDonald's. Yeah, it's always a corner just like this, and they're running like I am. Yeah. What? Oh, what the? I crashed into someone. Man, what are you doing? What's this? Something warm and soft. Oh, really? They're really gonna do that? Okay. Huh? What? Ah! What the? Just. Where do you think you're touching, you pervert? Huh? I realize my situation as I try to get up. I'm positioned on top of a girl I don't know, like I'm embracing her. I guess since I was moving around in this position. Oh, what? Let's calm down. Look at good. This is excuse me. Let's calm down and take a good look at the situation. Okay, so right now I'm on a road in Okawa, Tokyo. I knocked over a girl and I'm hugging her. This is really bad, isn't it? Wow, damn. Die, you molester. Ugh. The girl's knee shoots straight into my gut, or should I say my solar plexus. I can't breathe. What do you think you're doing, grabbing a fragile maiden such as myself all of a sudden? You're calling yourself a fragile maiden? Mind your own business, you sexual harassing jerk. I like that art that they used for the character here. I like that they're also slightly animated, so they're not just completely still framed. That's a really cool thing. This is a crime. Crime. Got any excuses? If not, I'm gonna call the cops. She pulls out her phone and starts tapping it. The cops. Police! No, 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 no. This is bad. Very bad. Real bad. Do you have any injuries, miss? I don't seem to have any. English? Sorry, I'm in a big hurry right now. Let's both try to be more careful. Hey, don't try to change the subject. You were just speaking Japanese a second ago. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't mean anything by it, but no matter how you look at it, it was really just an accident. I raise my hands in apology. What are you doing with your hands? She takes a guarded stance. And what's with the panting? Yeah, I would think that the panting after doing all that would look a little more obscene. No, I try to explain that I'm out of breath. I take a good look at her and I'm instantly enchanted. The girl is incredibly hot. Her facial features are gorgeous and well defined. Her body is slender and tall. Japanese girls are cute, but she's on a whole other level. I wonder if she's a model or something. In particular, my eyes are drawn right to the volume of her chest. She silently tugs at a smart gadget hanging from her bag. At that moment, a really loud noise starts blaring. What is this, some kind of alarm? My sensei taught me about a saying they have in Japan. Discretion is the better part of valor. In other words, in a hopeless situation, just give up and get out of there. Time to run like the wind. Hey, don't run, you criminal. Get back over here and wait for the police to come. Sorry, it really wasn't on purpose. I'll apologize later. Just please let me off the hook for now. I'm not a criminal, okay? I'm not a criminal! Oh man, this is the worst. I finally made it. Unexpected detour made the trip take even longer. Man, I feel like I'm about to drop dead. Thanks to my speedy escape, I'm not late. Just 1 minute until class starts. If I go straight to the classroom, I can make it just in time. But man, I know it was my fault too. But what was that girl? Everything had been fine if she just listened to me for a second. I thought Japanese girls were supposed to be gentle and kind. She was tougher than the girls in my country. Sensei, isn't this just a little different in your stories? I think about it as I run, which distracts me. Huh? Wait. I can't stop, we're gonna crash. The girl runs down the stairs at top speed. At this rate, she's on a crash course right into me as I run down the hall. But I, James Rotimi, won't make the same mistake twice. Ha! I quickly slam on the brakes, stopping with expert precision as the girl lands safely on the floor. I don't even bump into her slightly. However, my mistake was tensing up and gripping my right hand tightly. By the way, I didn't mention it, but I was really hungry before. That in-flight meal was some nasty fried fish that was too gross to stomach, so I stopped at a convenience store earlier and bought a sandwich and some black tea. Japanese convenience stores sure have a wide variety of stuff. It's great. The lettuce and ham sandwich I got was yummy. Well, maybe a bit expensive for how small it was though. What I'm trying to say was, well, I have a tea in a juice box in my right hand. In my right hand that I squeeze tightly. Bad. This is bad. What is this? This is entirely my fault. It's gonna stain and smell too. I gotta apologize. I'm sorry. Huh? I'm sorry. Wait a minute, what's going on? I think spilling tea on someone is definitely trouble. Shouldn't I be the one apologizing here? Huh? Gaijin-san? Oh no. Is gashin an offensive word? I'm sorry. Wait, do you understand Japanese? I'm sorry. I was in a rush, so I wasn't looking at where I was going. Are you okay? Or are you hurt? Ah, thank goodness. I'm sorry, I usually look where I'm going. I just happen to be in a big rush today. Usually I don't go 3 steps at a time. If I was only going 2 steps at a time, I could have stopped right away. I'm sorry, I was rushing. Anyway, I just was really in a big rush. I'm really sorry. Oh, this? It's okay. I've heard of people taking tea baths before, so I bet it's actually good for my skin. Okay, see ya. I'm really sorry. She bows formally and then runs down the hallway. She apologized so much, I couldn't squeeze in a word. I thought for sure she'd get mad at me like the last girl. Apologize or get mad, which is it? I don't get it. I don't get Japanese girls at all. Sensei, Japanese girls are deep. Communicating with them doesn't go as easily as you said. I'm getting my spirits broken from day 1. Huh? Class is starting. Oh no, it's already time for class. Sorry I'm late. Oh, you must be James Ratimi-kun. I was just talking about you. Do you understand Japanese? Yes, it's no problem for me. That's good. We were just talking about you. I was getting worried you might have gotten into some trouble. Hey RPG, how are you doing today? Oh no, I'm fine. My bus was just running late. Everyone, this is the exchange student, Ratimi-kun. Please make friends with him and try to learn about each other's culture. Okay, Ratimi-kun, can you introduce yourself? Thank goodness. It looks like I made it in time somehow. Now it's time for my ever-important first impression. I have to implant the idea into them that I'm a friendly Gaijin who can speak Japanese. Everyone, nice to meet you. I'm James Ratimi. When I raised my head, all eyes in the classroom were on me. Now they all have black hair. Well, of course they do. They're all Japanese. There's a lot of pressure with all these people in the same clothes and the same hair staring at me. Nice. Well, hopefully they did a good job. What'd you order? What's on your food menu? I took a plane overseas and just arrived in Japan this morning. I like Japan. I've always admired. Huh? Haven't I seen that face somewhere before? Ah, the guy who molested me earlier. What? They did more than you thought? That's good. Wait. This is bad. Very bad. As bad as it can get. Oh no, all my classmates are gossiping about it. Oh. What's the matter, Aoi? No way. Don't tell me he's the one who spilled tea on you. Hey, what'd you do to my cute little Aoi, you pervert? The mumbling in the classroom gets louder. All I can hear them whispering, pervert, pervert. Fried rice, General So. Nice. The basic classic, like go-to for Chinese food. Throw in a couple egg rolls and you pretty much have the classic meal. No, I'm not like that. Ratimi-kun, and also Yayoi and Hazuki, could I have a word with all of you in the faculty room? I'm telling you, I'm not like that. The lunch bell rings. I'm so hungry I can't stand it, but at the same time, I don't have the will to go eat lunch. tall girl is Yayoi Karen, and the small girl is Hazuki Aoi. I explained everything to the teacher and settled the misunderstanding. The teacher agrees with me that it was an accident, so no one is at fault, but the atmosphere in the classroom is still awkward. You haven't had Chinese for a long while? Closest thing we've had to Chinese recently is there's a company called Innovation. That's INNOV Asian, which I think is a really cool play on the name. They have different frozen things like General Tso's, orange chicken, beef and broccoli, fried rice and stuff. We had some General Tso's and chicken fried rice from that yesterday. They tend to be about like $6 or $7 per each, so it was like something like 12 bucks. Actually, no, I think we got them on sale, so it was like 10. I've been all right. Had some stuff happen over the last week, which life happens sometimes. You wonder what I'm doing here, messing with my chair. It's bunching weird. Yaoi-san is trying to guard Aoi-san from me, and when we make contact, she grits her teeth. The other classmates are watching too. They all keep their distance from me. Why did things turn out like this? My Japanese high school life is supposed to be full of fun and excitement. Good morning, everyone. Her voice is like the sound of bells ringing. A girl with impressively long hair reaching down to her hips enters the classroom. I don't remember seeing a girl like that this morning. Oh, Minazuki-san, good morning. Late again today, huh? Were you at the hospital? It must always be so hard on you. Thank you. But since it happens so much, I'm used to it. If possible, could I see your notes from this morning? Sure. You can look at my messy scribbles as much as you want. You always help us study anyway. This is what they call give and take. It's mostly take. No, you really do help me out. I'm so thankful to all of you. Thank you so much. If I make friends with this girl who everyone adores, maybe they'll see me in a new light. This is my last chance. A blessing. Oh, Sakura, you're late. Sakura-chan, let's have lunch. This actually is going to be a perfect chance to try this out. Okay, let's go on system menu and let's check on options. Okay. What we have here is up at the top is the sub window where you can see it actually in Japanese what they're saying versus in the main window we have it in basic English. Which then also, let me see something. We can change it to hiragana. Or Romaji. Oh, that's cool. This is the big draw of this game to me. Being able to actually see what it says in both Japanese and English at the same time, which will help for people who are learning Japanese or want to brush up on their Japanese. Because of what type of game it is, there's not going to be a lot of high level discussion, like tripping over my own words here. There's not going to be a whole lot of high level words and conversations being used. So, you know, it'll help for those learning and kind of refreshing and stuff. So we'll go ahead and leave it on. I think we'll leave it on the hiragana for now. Okay. In which you can also change to have the main window language. Like for instance, in this case, we can change the top window version. We keep that in hiragana, and then change it to Romaji, which hey Coffee, how are you? Let's see. Then it lets the main window be able to read it as in Romaji for the Japanese, which again is a really cool thing. And then you can also change it as you go to have the main Japanese there and say English as a sub window. So if you want to try to read it more with the Japanese with having the English on top to kind of try to figure it out. Like see, you could have the main window be the Japanese and then have the English up top. So that way you can read along and try to learn it as you go. Oh, what's wrong, Coffee? I'm sorry I haven't been around in about a week or so, so I don't know. I'm sorry. What's up? So, for the purpose of this stream right now, though, we're going to make our main window language English and our sub window language as, we'll go up to hiragana for right now. I see. She's friends with these two. Two of them are talking to Minazuki-san. They look at me and whisper, "Oh no. This is not good." Hey, wait, Sakura! Minazuki-san trots over towards me. What? What's she gonna say to me?
Nice to meet you. Do you speak Japanese? I will speak whatever language you prefer.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Ritimi. Do you speak Japanese? I will speak whatever language you prefer. And see, as they show at this point, she's speaking English. So at the top part, it says showing Japanese, they show the English because she's actually speaking English. Okay, give me 1 second here. I've been a regular viewer, friend, and mod of the streamer's channel the past 3 or 4 years. And then he decides to demod everyone. Oh wow. Oh, that's intense. Is he going through something? Or she? Are they going through something? Or like, okay, there's more of this. Okay, hold on. Voiced my frustration, in how he favored some viewers over others. His channel became clicky. I left the channel, didn't find it until later. He mocked me and banned. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, that's horrible! That is flat out horrible. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Coffee. People can be jerks sometimes. And I'll tell you this, and this is a promise, not only to you, but to every person here and who has been and will be here. I will not mock anyone in this channel. Even if we don't agree on stuff, we may argue, but I will never mock you. I will never talk crap about you behind your back. If I'm gonna talk it to you, I'm gonna talk it to your face. Okay? That's just me. Okay. In Japanese then. And see, it reverts back to Japanese at the very top in our, sub window. So you're the exchange student, James Rotimi-san, right? Please excuse me for being absent this morning. I was unable to make your acquaintance. I'm Minazuki Sakura. It's a pleasure to meet you. And as you see, because James Rotimi is not written within Japanese, although the Rotimi could be, it's written just in Romaji up at the top. Hey Torbett, how are you? It's going good. Yeah, I've been I took a week off. There was some very negative things that were going on, and I needed a week to kind of have a mental recharge. Did you hear people saying rumors about me? It seems like you had an unfortunate meeting with Karen-san, but I don't judge people based on others' opinions. If you have any problems, please don't hesitate to ask me for assistance. Yeah, the break went well. It helped. I spent some time and basically things that happened to where I almost deleted my channel. I almost deleted my Twitter. I was almost done. A lot of stuff from people who I thought were supportive and friends and everything. And I spent some time in Mr. Radon's channel. I spent some time in Gin's channel. I spent some time in Super Derek's channel. A couple other people, and they helped me, just feel better in general, and kind of remind me why, I enjoy doing this to begin with, why I enjoy interacting with people, and that sometimes, people can be jerks. Thank you for them ramen noodles there, Coffee. Thank you. Remind me people can be jerks, but not everyone's a jerk. Yeah. I unfortunately got involved in something that I don't want to go into, but something I regret. And well, here we are. Exactly, Torbett. I had forgotten my principle. Not with just this channel, because Fun and Gaming was okay. We're gonna take a quick second break from reviewing the game and talking about the game. The Fun and Gaming had started out of a conversation. I explained this in Mr. Radon's channel the other day. The whole concept came out of a discussion during Tekken Revolution on PS3. In the forums and stuff, because a lot of people were saying it was trash and it was, a crappy Tekken game and money grab, etc. And it just became, enjoy what you enjoy and have fun. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, you can say it's garbage, but to me it's not. Or I can say it's garbage and to you it's not. You know, as long as you enjoy it, that's what matters. So my philosophy came out because of a free-to-play Tekken fighting game on the PS3. You know. Thank you, Coffee. And it wasn't actually toxic people in like chat or anything. It was stuff offline. It was stuff within a couple places I was part of. And unfortunately, you know, it is what it is. But let us continue as we are checking out Tokyo School Life from PQube. This is the Nintendo Switch version. And once again, I always have to mention that this was a game that was given to me as a review copy. This is not something I spent my own money on. Although I was going to spend it on it if I didn't get it as a review copy. And I didn't expect to get it as a review copy. So once again, thank you PQube for that. If you guys happen to be watching or watching the VOD later, the OD video on demand, however you want to call it. Yes, Coffee. That's what I was saying, that what happened with me wasn't exactly on Twitch. But yes, Twitch can definitely be toxic. Twitter's toxic at times. Discord. Basically, the people of the internet can be toxic. The people in real life, because, you know, the internet is real life. You know, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Real life occurs on the internet too. Those are toxic people. Sometimes those people prefer the anonymity, however that word's pronounced, of the internet to be toxic, and they wouldn't be so much offline. 1 second. Black cherry soda from Kroger. If you're wondering what I'm drinking. Which I'd love if Kroger sponsored the stream or something. That would be awesome. Give me some free black cherry or cherry cola or some free like coupons or something. That'd be awesome. Thank you, Coffee. Without thinking, I shake her hand. It's the first time I've been treated like a human being since I arrived in Japan. She really is the ideal Yamato Nadeshiko. Which, okay. I have no idea who this Yamato Nadeshiko that keeps getting referenced is. So I personally am going to Google that later. Because that's it's kind of an interesting thing. And also, if you guys notice, there's a little bit of a different look to me than last time you saw me. Hair's pulled back. Still here. Just pulled back. And beard's trimmed down a little bit. Started getting in my face, and that's not fun. Anyway, back to the game. At lunchtime? Geez, what a bummer. Seriously, why did things turn out this way? Is this karma kicking my butt because I was too hung up on meeting cute girls? Even so, this is too much. I really just want to have a normal, happy school life in my beloved Japan. Which again, well, I currently have as the sub window, but you could have as the main window if you play it. I have the Japanese up there, and it allows you to see what it would be if you're trying to read it in the Japanese to try to maybe figure out some stuff while learning it, which was the main. Oh, really? It should be a permanent link. But as I was just saying a second ago, that's the real draw of this game to me, is being able to do the Japanese and English switchover. Do the Discord command in chat and let me know if that link is expired too. It should be a permanent link. I thought I made that a permanent link. If that's not, I'm gonna ask for one moment. Okay, it's working. Okay. Did it just get hung up on the Discord screen? That happens a bit. After school, some of the other students besides Minazuki-san started talking to me. In time, we could probably become friends, but I might have to go home by then. 2 months is too short. I would have loved to have been able to go to Japan on an exchange program when I was in school. Or France, or Britain, or Italy, or Australia, Norway, Germany, Spain. Actually, well, a lot of places I would have loved to have gone. Ex-hero? Numi! What you coming on here talking, call me an ex-hero? What you coming in here talking about me like that? And also, hey, how are you? Maybe I'll go to the bookstore to lift my spirits. I love Japanese manga. The dynamic compositions, charming characters, exciting twists and turns, and just a little bit of sexiness too. All these elements come together to give Japanese manga a different charm than European or American comics. If that's how you feel, Numi, whatever. Japanese has 2 phonetic alphabets called hiragana and katakana, and 1 logographic set of characters called kanji. The kanji in particular are really tricky. Yeah, they are. You might need to know several thousand or for even a typical day's use. Even though I can speak Even though I can speak Japanese decently, reading and writing is still a challenge. What did I do, Numi? Like, okay, you just got weird on me. What are you talking about, Numi? I was giving you crap like last week in Gin's channel, or that stupid thing I made up in Laharl's. I can understand a decent amount of Japanese coffee. I've been studying it for about 8 or 9 years at this point. My kanji is absolute garbage. I actually have a kanji book which I ordered back in August and has been on back order for like months. Should be here by the end of April at this point from Amazon. But it's normally like $40 and I got it for like $13 on sale, so I understand why I was back ordered for so long. Oh, Laharl's channel? Yoshi, how's it going, man? Long time no see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, whatever's going on, I hope it gets better. That's why I usually buy the English versions of manga. But now I've come all the way to Japan. While I'm here, I should buy some manga in their original Japanese language. I start up the map app on my phone and search for a nearby bookshop, which points me towards a large bookstore right away. Man, this app is really a lifesaver. Oh. Thank you, coffee. And Yoshi, I hope that whatever the health problems are, because, you know, don't feel like you need to say what they are. Whatever your health problems are that you're going through, I hope it all gets taken care of and you're back to 100% sooner than later. You know, I know what health problems, and they can really mess you up a bit. So I hope that everything gets better on that. Oh, you had your favorite guitar fret leveled by a... Oh, and now it... Ooh. So he or she did a bad job leveling the fret? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, that's professional only. For me, personally. I mean, I've had friends who were musicians, as I've made it clear before. I did music at a point in my life. Did 4 albums total. And, you know, that's only professional to me. It screwed up during the crowning. Thanks. Well, hopefully it's not so messed up that it can't be fixed. Hopefully it's still a fixable option. In front of the bookstore, I see a promotion for a certain manga, and I don't believe what I see. The new volume of Samurai Maiden goes on sale today. Samurai Maiden. It's a really popular historical manga published in monthly Shonen Clap magazine, and it happens to be my all-time favorite manga. So it's supposed to be their version of Shonen Jump, obviously. Samurai Maiden. I don't know what would that be the equivalent of. I don't know everything that's in Shonen. Well, I'm glad that it can be fixed, Yoshi. I'm glad that it can be fixed. The main character is Saigo Takamori. He's a historical figure who lived in the mid-1800s, which is known as the Edo and Meiji periods. During that time, Western European countries pushed for the leader of the Edo shogunate to open the borders of the samurai nation of Japan after 300 years of isolation. However, the rigid Edo shogunate wouldn't budge so easily. There were men who tried to remake Japan to be as strong as the Western European countries by overthrowing the shogunate and reinstituting the emperor. Saigo Takamori was among the heroes who supported the changing times in Japan. By the way, this is all secondhand knowledge I got from Nuipedia, so basically Wikipedia. cost more than 100 or 200. Likely buy a few $100s of tools and do it yourself. I mean, yeah, if it's gonna cost as much as it would to buy the tools yourself, that does make sense. Especially with you already having some skill in that area. Because then not only could you fix that one, you could potentially, you know, fix other ones in the future, or potentially even open up a whole new revenue stream for yourself as well, Yoshi. You know, don't know if that's something you'd want to do, but you know, open up a whole new revenue stream for things you can fix for people. Make your money. Make your money, man. And so, Samurai Maiden is a what-if historical manga that does wonders. What if Sakura Takamori was a lovely girl? In the manga, as the last heir to the Saigo name, Saigo Takamori was raised as a boy in the Satsuma domain. She was nicknamed Saigo-chan. The contrast between her cute small appearance and her stoic samurai heart is so awesome. Samurai Maiden is getting really famous all around the world. Sakura Wars, maybe? You have a base that needs a refret. You don't. Oh wow! Pay $500 to $600 for something you paid $140. Yeah, for that price, just buy a new one. If it doesn't work out doing it yourself. I'm a big fan of Saigo-chan. I have the comics translated into English, but the English versions always come out months after the Japanese releases. It can be pretty frustrating. While you look for fan translations whenever possible. If you're really antsy, look for a fan translation and buy it in Japanese. Because that way the original creator gets the most money versus the people who are taking their time translating it for the English audience. Personal opinion. Okay. Well, that's good, Yoshi. Since it's getting an anime version this summer, there haven't been any new releases lately. So that's it. I heard a new volume was going to finally come out. So it's today. This is Destiny. New volume, new volume. Shelves at the front of the store are empty, huh? Isn't that just a little too fast? I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, that's cool. You plan on building guitars and amplifiers once you finish? That's cool. Excuse me. Yes? The saleswoman looks surprised for a second when she sees me, but then quickly smiles again. Do you have the comic Samurai Maiden? Are you looking for the new volume? Yeah, I can't seem to find it. I'm sorry. It sold more than we expected and it was almost gone by this afternoon. Oh, I see. Oh no. But even though the display in the front is empty, there should still be some left on the bookshelf towards the back. Thanks, I'll look. My pace quickens as I hurry towards the bookshelf she mentioned. That she mentioned. For the love of God, please let there be at least one copy left. It's here! The word Samurai Maiden shine on the book's spine. No mistake, this is the long-awaited new volume, and it really is the last one. That was close, I just made it. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, get as many revenue streams as you can, but don't overwork yourself. You know, do not overwork yourself. While you're young, it's easier, but as you get older, it can start to kick you right in the rear. Yeah, that Timmy-san? Oh, Minazuki-san? Oh, what a coincidence. Oh, why are you here? You shouldn't wander around too much on your way home from school, you know? Well, you know what, Yoshi? Hopefully that'll get taken care of soon. Like I said, I don't know what's wrong, and that's truthfully none of my business as to what's wrong. And, you know, no matter what, I hope it all gets taken care of soon for you. You know, long as it's something that can be taken care of. If it's not, well, hopefully it'll be treated as best as humanly possible. Yeah, I just found a manga I wanted. I'm gonna buy this and get going. I have the new volume of Samurai Maiden in hand. For some reason, Minazuki-san also raised her hand towards it. I lightly pull on the manga. She lightly pulls right back. Oh, they're gonna make me have a choice of if I keep it or give it to her, aren't they? Okay, this is one of the more obvious ones coming here, I think. Minazuki-san, you came here to buy a Samurai Maiden too. Oh, whatever do you mean? I don't know hardly anything about Samurai Maiden. Then could you let me have it? I'm a big fan of this manga. It's the first new volume in a while. I've really been looking forward to it. Well, I'm not the one to ask on that, Yoshi. We've had this discussion before, and I'm not a fan of the Beatles. So I wouldn't be able to give any possible input on that. Big fan? I pull a little bit harder. She pulls a bit harder right back. Actually... Minazuki-san? Actually, I have a sick little sister. So she's lying? Morp! No, Yoshi, I don't like the Beatles. Yeah. Yoshi is a huge Beatles fan. I'm not. Huh? My little sister is in a hospital, and reading Samurai Maiden is the only thing she looks forward to. Today, I was planning on bringing her the new volume. She can hardly wait to read it. Wow, oh no. Oh, you should have told me sooner. I can just buy it later. Thank you. My sister will be very happy. You're a good big sister, Minazuki-san. Tell your little sister I love Samurai Maiden too, and I hope she gets healthy and strong like Saiko-chan. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Well then, goodbye. Okay, I figured they were actually going to have me make a choice there, but they didn't have me make a choice. I see her off, waving as she goes. Damn, it sure feels good to do the right thing. Whew. I dragged my suitcase along the country road. I didn't eat any lunch, so I'm feeling kind of frazzled. I try out some other bookshops after that, but in the end, Samurai Maiden is totally sold out. It's too bad I couldn't get the new volume, but I guess that's how it goes when something's so popular. What about the Who, Yoshi? Do you play Pinball Wizard? A lot sure happened today. I guess -1, -1, +1 Puts me at a total score of -1, huh? If the next place I go is a plus, things will balance out. I look up from my smartphone and gaze at the scenery around me. Looks like this is where I'm doing my homestay. Tomoe Dormitory as part of the Tomoe Shrine. I asked Sensei if it's normal for a shrine to house students in Japan. He said he didn't think so. Tomoe Shrine must be a special case. It seems like several students live together at the dormitory for their own various reasons. So if you must know, the reason I'm saying here is, well, it's no special reason. It's just that Sensei is kind of a friend of the chief priest Shirakawa. I can't believe there's a tranquil place like this just a short walk from a station nearby the big city of Okawa. What a contrast. This isn't bad at all though. After going through so much, this soothes my tired spirits. I heard there's some students the same age as me living here. I don't care about getting to know the cute girls anymore. At this point, it's just getting me a good impression here and make a real friend. Good, my character stopped with the stupid idea of he's gonna meet a cute girl when he gets to Japan. Good, my character's finally realizing there's more than what's inside of anime inside of the actual country. Whew, I made it. I finish climbing up the tall stone stairway and arrive at the shrine grounds, sit on the ground, and lean back on my suitcase. The shrine grounds are surrounded by a thick forest. Even though it's technically near the city, the noise level is the exact opposite. The trees shade me from the sun, and a gentle breeze cools my body from the heat. What a nice place. Here goes. I stagger to my feet. Tomoe Dormitory is located around the back of the shrine. It's quite a nice Japanese-style wooden house. So this is where I'll be spending the next 2 months. I can't find a doorbell. I shouldn't just enter unannounced, but what else can I do? Maybe knock on the door? That works too. Hello? Hello? After yelling loudly, I notice someone in the building. Okay, yeah, I'm getting nervous. I've got to make a good introduction and make friends. Yes, okay, sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Hi, what's the matter? The new girl's here, right? Hurry up and let her in. Oh no! Oh, this is supposed to be a girls' dormitory? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is actually would be the setup to an anime I would definitely watch. Huh? Natsubi-san, why are you here? Could be you're the new person who's going to be staying here? That priest Shirakawa talked about? No way! I'm bludgeoned by screams of anguish from Yayoi-san, the tall, grumpy schoolgirl in front of me. Looks like it's game over. Shirakawa! That blockhead, what's he thinking? How's he gonna toss his perverted gaijin into a dorm with only girls? What? I explained to you. That was just a misunderstanding. I swear it was just an accident. Yeah, right. The way you moved your hands was beyond creepy. You were definitely looking at my chest. Karen-chan, you're going a little too... No, Aoi. You suffered because of him, didn't you? A cute, obedient, and kind-hearted girl like you is bound to be tricked by some weirdo if you're not careful. Yep. You're overthinking this. I didn't think anything of the sort. I don't have any interest in your blubbery lumps. I love how her eyes are just like bouncing. Because I did something really nice for her sister who's sick, which hopefully turns out to be her sister who's sick and not her, then she might have like one of those little schoolgirl crushes on my character. Everyone for now, let's just calm down. All we have here is a misunderstanding. Just one big misunderstanding. If we calm down, we can come to an understanding. You're too kind, Minazuki-san. Unlike Yaoi-san, you're a real Yamato Nadeshiko. Hold up. What makes you think you've got permission to talk to my Sakura? I'm talking to Minazuki-san right now. Minazuki-san, how did it go with your sister? Was she happy? Oh, there we go. Eep? There we go. What are you rambling about? She's an only child. She doesn't have a little sister. Huh? What? What the? Minazuki looks upset and won't make eye contact with me. Here I thought she was the only good one in the bunch. Guess I was wrong. Sakura, oi, get back. This guy's no good. Don't let him near you. In front of my eyes, the door slammed. The door to the dormitory slammed shut. What? Huh? Starting today, no boys allowed in the dormitory. No boys get in here. Nice knowing you. Now leave. Damn. That's intense. What? Hold on. You expect me to sleep outside or something? Thank goodness. I knew it had to be a joke. There's no way they'd let it go that far. Yaoi-san throws a blanket at me and closes the door again. And she locks it as noisily as she can so I hear the key turning. Damn. Damn. I checked the weather. It won't rain tonight. If you have a blanket, you won't die. Really, you should be thanking me. Wow. That's intense right there. That's intense. No, 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 no. No way. My name is James Ritami. I placed my feet on the ground in Japan. Japan is so cool. So many unique and exotic cultures have their roots here. Harajuku's fashion culture, Akihabara's otaku culture, Shinjuku's yakuza culture. I can't wait to see all of them. Most of all, I'm looking forward to getting to know some cute girls. Okay, this is something from earlier. My Japanese sensei said foreigners are total babe mags to Japan. I hope I can make friends with a delicate, kind, and lovely Yamato Nadeshiko, which is what they call the ideal Japanese girl. And even better if slowly but surely we become more than friends. What do you mean popular? Sensei, you damn liar! Oh man. Alright. And then here's the actual opening screen. Now that's definitely an interesting opening sequence. Okay. So Sakura, who's apparently a liar. There's Karen, who's apparently wants to sing and maybe act or something. Aoi, who's going to be doing Friday and Love cute things. I'm sure it'll come back fine, Yoshi. I'm sure everything will turn out fine. I'd also like to point out I really don't do visual novels. Not just for stream, I really don't play them that much at all. So, this is definitely something different. Okay. Karen. Ugh, that Gaijin drives me crazy. Oh my god. Karen-chan, are you mad? Yeah, I'm mad. Steamy mad. He touched my breasts. I heard about the incident earlier, but what do you mean that he rubbed your beautiful breasts thoroughly with both hands, Karen-chan? You're just making it sound worse. Give me a break. He only grazed them. Good, now I'm relieved. It sounded disturbing to me at first. He said that was just a misunderstanding. There's no way I can trust that guy. You suffered because of him too. I was just careless. Oh yeah, Sakura, what was that Gaijin talking about when he said something weird about you having a sister? E? Nothing, just a silly mistype, excuse me. I don't know how he got that idea. He's way too suspicious. I just can't trust him. I suppose. I'll protect you guys. Karen-chan, I think you're overreacting. What, you got a problem? I understand you're mad, but I don't think you should have thrown him out just for that. Oh, I see. You're gonna take his side? I don't want to be presumptuous, but I think you've gone too far. Besides, he's a guest from a foreign country. Hold on, Sakura. You too? You guys are making me look like the bad guy. Wah. No. I don't mean to be judgmental about your opinion, but I do honestly think we need a fair point of view. Oh, screw it. I'm going to bed. Karen has left the chat room. Karen-chan? Excuse me. I'm not feeling well either. Good night. Cherry Blossom has left the chat room. Sakura-chan? Hello? Okay. Need water. My thirst awakens me. I look around, the sky is bright. It's already morning. I actually spent the whole night outside. Sleeping outside is almost like begging to be robbed. I tried to stay on guard and undercover, but I was just so tired I slept like a rock. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anyone's rummaged through my luggage. Just like she said, a single blanket was enough to sleep soundly. There's also a tidy public restroom nearby, so no problems there. I honestly can't say it was cozy, but it wasn't all that terrible either. I'm not saying my mood is on par with my comfort level though. Aren't I a guest here? Is this really how they treat their guests? I don't expect to be spoiled or anything, just treat me like a human being, that's all I ask. Damn, Sensei. Think back to our conversation from yesterday. It did seem like those three didn't know all the details about my visit. Maybe no one told them about it. I left my phone ready to give Sensei a piece of my mind. No, wait. Now that I think about it, Sensei's a real prankster. If I go crying back to him, he'll just get a kick out of it. Actually, this situation almost seems like something he planned for me. That's gotta be it. Damn you! For now, I wander around the shrine grounds in search of water. After walking a bit near the entrance, the inner shrine grounds, I see a place where you can scoop up some water. I draw the water into a ladle and put it into my lips. Delicious. The cold water seems to flow through my body. Nobody saw that, right? I wonder if it's okay to wash my face too. It's no biggie, right? Feel alive again. I'm refreshed after washing my face. Finally, I'm wide awake. What? Oh no. Did someone see me washing my face? Am I gonna get chewed out? Your name was, Azuki. Azuki, who? What was her first name again? Are you hungry? Huh? Yeah. Damn straight I am. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday afternoon. Can you eat rice? I was in a rush, so there's no filling, but I have this onigiri. She has an onigiri in her hand. Japanese onigiri. It's just a simple dish of cooked rice packed into a triangular shape. What's this black paper-like stuff stuck on it? I asked the question I wondered about since I saw onigiri in anime. That's nori. It's dried out seaweed hardened into a sheet. It's edible, so don't worry. Each grain in the plump mound of rice seems radiant to me. I take the onigiri from her hands as if I'm handling something fragile. Delicious. I speak without thinking after taking the first bite. There's no filling inside, it's just a clump of rice flavored with some salt. Yet, the moment it enters my mouth, it gently comes apart. As I chew, the inside of my mouth fills with the warm sweetness of the rice, and the taste of the seaside scented crispy nori is yet another great accent. Delicious. I eat the 2 onigiri she brought in no time flat. I'm glad you seem to like it. I thought maybe you'd rather have some bread, but this is all I could get ready so quickly. Oh. Yamato Nadeshiko. Huh? I'm not like that. Huh? I thought Yamato Nadeshiko was a compliment. Stop, you're embarrassing me. Wow, no one ever told me that before. My heart is pounding here. Huh? Did I use the term incorrectly? Well, whatever. And so you're Hazuki-san? Nice to meet you. I'm Hazuki Aoi. I'm staying here with Karen-chan and Sakura-chan. You can call me Aoi. That's the one name that I always have issues with actually pronouncing correctly. So sometimes it sounds a little off, sometimes it sounds correct. So that's a thing. Okay, Aoi. My name's James Ritami. I think you already know, but I'm a transfer student who's studying in Japan. Sorry about last night with Karen-chan. I can't stop her from rampaging once she gets in angry mode. Wow, I feel like for the first time I came to Japan, I'm really truly being treated like a human being. Thanks, but it's not your fault, Aoi. So don't worry about it. What? So you're trying to say this is my fault? Here comes the big boss. Anyway, get up, Aoi. Go wake up Sakura. We're gonna have a family meeting. Family meeting? What time is it? In Japanese households, they take off their shoes and leave them in the entryway. I try to go inside with my shoes on and get seriously yelled at. Listen, I know you're not supposed to do it. I just did it as a joke. Don't do that as a joke. If you're ever in Japan, do not do that as a joke. That is like one of the ultimate disrespects. The dormitory is a historical looking wooden Japanese style building. When I step onto the wooden floor in the doorway, it makes creaky noises. How exotic. And plus, there is a tatami style room. Tatami is a kind of flooring unique to Japan that's made from woven dried straw. Very fine grained and feels nice to the touch. This kind of place would usually fill me with excitement, but right now I'm not quite in the mood to appreciate it to its fullest. Oh, they have her like falling asleep. That's cute. That is adorable. 10 minutes have passed since I was allowed in the dormitory. Yaoi-san is glaring daggers at me. This is more than a little uncomfortable. I know it's bad to say it's cute that she's falling over, but the way it was done is really cute. And of course the little bear hair clip. Basically we're troping. We're troping here. These three girls are the only ones living here, right? Let me calm down and think rationally about this. Of course they'd be cautious, especially since they don't even know that I'm a guy. Or should mean that they didn't even know. They're possibly going to kick me out, aren't they? What should I say? Maybe I can get some advice at school? I'm just going to say, first off, I have no intention of apologizing for yesterday morning. You can at least understand that much, right? Oh, like I said yesterday, it was just an accident. My words are cut short by her piercing glare. Guess she has more she wants to say. But the next day, I guess I calmed down a bit or something. It's not an overstatement to say I went too far. I don't disagree with that. Or more like it was mean. I won't dispute that. What? This isn't quite the reaction I was expecting. Aw, man. Anyway, I don't know. Aoi Sakura just can't decide between the rest of you two. Hey Sakura, are you actually awake? Sorry, I know you're not a morning person. Yes. I'm still a little sleepy, but this is important, so it's okay. Our accident yesterday was really just because I was being careless. Also, the way James ate my onigiri seems like he was really enjoying it. I don't think a bad person could eat it like that. I was surprised at first, but I don't think it's proper to throw out a guest from overseas. Right now, there just happens to be 3 girls at the dormitory, but there have been boys here in the past too. Yaoi-san thinks for a while, and then slowly opens her eyes. Sorry, I think throwing you out was going too far. So let's just say we're even for what happened yesterday, and let's let this be water under the bridge or something. She gave a genuine apology? Oh man, this is starting to make me feel guilty for letting it go this far. No, I'm sorry too. Sounds like this is a draw. Okay, you two, shake hands and make up. Aoi forces Yaoi-san's hand and mine together. To be honest, you were right. I wasn't thinking anything dirty. I'm just really sorry. I'm Yayoi Karin. Huh? Her smile seems kinda off. Isn't she putting just a little too much strength into this handshake? Ow, 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 ow. With this, you're officially a new member of Tomoe Dormitory, James. Alright, now for the welcoming party. Time to get cooking. Let me tell you the most important rule at the dormitory. Everyone who lives here is family. Though it's for a short time, you are too. You must value your family and absolutely never betray them. Got it? Family? Me? Their family? Welcome to Tomoe Dormitory.
きからニヤニヤしてんの？
Alright, we are in episode 2. I think that's a good place to do this. Alright. So we've been playing this for about an hour and a half. Give or take a couple stops along the way. And thus far, it's a little bit cliche with some of the things that have happened. But I mean, some of those are to be expected because those are common. I mean, there's some things that you just kind of expect to happen. And they did kind of make fun of the toasted mouths running into each other thing, which is always fun. It's always fun when someone makes fun of that. I absolutely love what I said. The big draw to this game to me is the ability to change out the language on the fly. To be able to see both the English and Japanese on the screen at the same time, or to have it in the Japanese and then the Romaji at the same time, or the Romaji and the English, or however you want to look at it. There's multiple different ways to view the conversations going on at the same time, which to me, like I said, is the big draw for this game and why I wanted to buy it to begin with. Now, once again, this game was given to me by PQube. I would have bought this with my own money had they not. And I once again thank them so much for actually giving this to me, along with Arcade Spirits from previous 2XO reviews. So, the final part of the 2XO reviews we actually need to go to the web browser here on the computer, because I need to see what its current price is. Because, as I said, I was running a little behind today because it had been a week since I had streamed, so I'm not entirely sure what its price is. Now, it's $15 currently on Steam, because it is on Steam as well. Although this is the Nintendo Switch version. So if you're a PC gamer, you can still play it. It is also $14.99. So right now it's $15. And the reason we look up this is because part of my review is based on, is it worth it at its current price? For the unique feature of being able to have both the English and Japanese text, as well as multiple ways to view the Japanese text at the same time on the screen. This is definitely worth that $15. If you know, even if you're not into the style of game itself, which is understandable, not everyone may be into the storyline or the setup for it, but if you're at all looking to learn Japanese, this is definitely one of the games I would recommend using to try to kind of learn from, and also to try to test yourself. You know, you could have it on just the Japanese without the English showing, and then switch it and be like, you know, try to see if you figured it out correctly, translating it to yourself, which I think is a really, really cool feature. And to my knowledge, it's the first game that has had this feature I've come across. Now, there may be others that have it, and I'm just not aware of them, but this is the first one that I've encountered, especially on an actual console that has this feature. But like I said, this is on Nintendo Switch, so you can take it with you. It's also on the PC, so if you have your laptop or whatever, you can take it with you there as well. So it's a really cool feature, and it's definitely something to keep in mind. Overall, will I continue playing this game? Yes. Yes, I will. Will it be something I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to play it? Truthfully, no. It will be used mainly for going through for the Japanese parts, because it's a visual novel. I'm not a huge visual novel player. But with that said, I still recommend you go get it. And if for whatever reason that $14.99 is a little too much for you right now, put it on your wish list on Steam. Put it on your wish list on the Nintendo Switch eShop, and pick it up when it's at a price for you. Definitely think this is something that should be in your library. Now, with that all said, tomorrow starts the backlog quest. Our journey through the backlog. Sorry, somebody's name came up on the Twitch homepage named Black Nerd Comedy, so my brain somehow switched the words back and black there for a second. Apologies for that. The backlog is going to take a very long time. There are probably over 3,000 games altogether on this backlog through different systems. We're going to be starting with the original Dragon Warrior on the Nintendo Entertainment System for our RPG days. For our platformer days, we'll be starting with the original Super Mario Brothers, and hopefully after 30 plus years, I can finally beat that damn game. And for our beat 'em up days, we'll be starting with the original Double Dragon, which again, after a long time, I should hopefully be able to finally beat that game. Because after all, games are not ended until they are beaten. They have multiple endings, let them have multiple endings. We're not going for every single ending on every single game. There will be some games that may happen, but every game it won't. So, with all that said, I will be back at 3 p.m. tomorrow, Central Time, which is 4 on Eastern. It's 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, 2 Mountain, and all the rest of the times you can kind of figure out what they end up being. Now, I've said this, and we are no longer rating. What we're doing is I'm gonna give 3 different options for people to go check out, and we're gonna do a host. And I'll put the links in. I don't know if there needs to be an emote of me. I don't know if I want to commission someone to draw me. But I'll take that under advisement as a possibility if I ever make it to the number of subs needed for that second tier 1. Okay, so as I've said, we have 3 options for people that I recommend you go check out. We have Mr. Radon. Who's currently playing Xenophobe. There's his right there. We have Scarlet Katana, currently playing Bioshock. And we have Retrograde Tom, currently playing Castle of Dr. Brain. That is a 1995 DOS game. Or excuse me, 1993. I'm personally going to be going to all 3 streams. Not sure which one I'm going to be spending the most time with, but what we're going to do is we are going to drop our host over to Tom when we're all said and done here. So, thank you everyone who has come today. Thank you for those ramen noodle packets coffee. And once again, I will see you all at 3 p.m. tomorrow for the beginning of our backlog quest. Oh, wish me luck, because that's gonna be something. That's gonna be something. So I'm gonna drop Tom the host, and I'll see you guys in one of the 3 channels if you want to watch. If you want to go watch whoever you want, I'm fine by that too. This has been the Double XL Otaku. Thank you for being here for the 2XO review of Tokyo School Life on the Nintendo Switch from PQube. I hope you enjoyed it. I do recommend you go pick it out of whatever library that you want from the eShop on Nintendo Switch or the PC on Steam. I do believe that I found some fun in gaming. I hope that you will too. As always, thank you everyone for being here. I'll catch you next time. Arigatou gozaimasu.